We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Zach Godley, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
One thing you get with Zach Godley, you get a lot of energy. You'll notice between innings, if he gets the last out of an inning, he'll be sprinting into the dugout. Good stuff, not great stuff. Upper to lower 80s fastball, 88 to 92. He'll touch maybe 93 on occasion. Good breaking ball. He's one of these guys, he wears his emotions on his sleeve. He's a really tough guy, and he loves to compete, and he's a solid pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Candelario is under it. Makes the play, one away. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matty, I'm a little concerned with the play of Tyler Naquin. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
On the season, Zimmer is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
So he got him swinging. Bradley Zimmer is the second out of the opening frame. Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Comes in here right at 260. 7 homers and 23 driven in. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Indians nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
At the plate, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these are one of those road trips where you feel like you're actually playing at home. No offense to the home crowd, but they're going to travel well. Not difficult for the fans to get in their car, hit a highway, pick up 2 tickets, grab a hot dog, and watch somebody go deep.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
He's got that average up over 340 now. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. Into center field, line drive base hit.
you'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. A pitch out, the throw, and a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Zimmer. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise. Still no score. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Ground ball left side. Reined in. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Now at the plate, Josh Naylor has from the stretch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Lindor on at first. Nobody out. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Naylor can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike two. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So here's Tyler Naquin as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get two. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So striding forward now, Carlos Santana. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are and that'll bring up Matt Olson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Cole
Calhoun will stand in now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Nobody out. Runner on first. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is... Digging in, Jordan Luplow. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. No balls and a strike to count. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
At the plate now, Austin Hedges. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired.
Welcome back as Detroit prepares for their 3rd turn through the batting order. Fans of the Tigers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average. And talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Davis is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's another 0-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. And there's one down now. Next for the Tigers, Pedro Severino. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Line drive to center field. Naquin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In the air now, out to right field. Luplow is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Stepping up to the plate, Bradley Zimmer. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
So we got him swinging. Bradley Zimmer is retired to kick off the inning. Jose Ramirez stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So it was a swinging strike three. Jose Ramirez sent packing for the second out of the inning. First pitch on its way. Francisco Lindor is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball two now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Oh, and a horrible swing there as the count moves to 2-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
3-1 to him now. And a full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Victor Reyes.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Luplow has it, and it's a quick out, number one. Settling in now, number 49. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Stepping into the box, Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Naquin's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
The batter, the center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tyler Naquin is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Halfway home, still no score. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Matt Olson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Home run number 5 on the year as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you can put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not. But certainly need a big swing like that. Make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
Naquin will back up and put this away for a long out number 1.
The second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan Scope. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Grounded weakly toward third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So digging in now, Jordan Luplow comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Austin Hedges. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1, 2, 3. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Pedro Severino.
The catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Victor Reyes. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Here comes the 1-0. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And late reactions, and they got him. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Ramirez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bradley Zimmer. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out to retire the side. So he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 2-0. Last half of the 7th here, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Matt Olson will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And it's fouled away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th. And that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2.
That's ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan.
Digging in, Jonathan Scope. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Hedges gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. For Detroit, but they're on top 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Josh Naylor.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now batting.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. One out, nobody on. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
That was strikeout number 16 for him. Tyler Naquin is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw from shallow right in time at first, and the inning will come to an end. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Nick Whitgren is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Hard ground ball to third. Ramirez is there. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Zimmer.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder,
And now is Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. All set to start the ninth in this one, and digging in is the outfielder, Jordan Luplow. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Now the 0-2 pitch, and another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he's sent him packing, so he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
At the plate, Austin Hedges. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-1 to count. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Candelario in foul ground, and this will wind up a foul ball. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
That evens it up, 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
At the plate, Bradley Zimmer. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Last strike now for Cleveland. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Buccos enter the day with their winning streak of 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Alec Mills, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
First pitch, 7:05.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Reyes is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Batting first, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Now a throw over to first, a dive, but he's back. Stepping in now, Alec Bohm, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Bryce Harper is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike one. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Hit hard to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Phillies strand one. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Digging in, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's been such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there in the National League leaders in hitting. I love watching this guy play. I hope he puts on a show in this game.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Lifted into center field. Hazley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Didi
The
Gregorius.
shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. JT Realmuto goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That evens it up 1-1. Bruce is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Fouled away. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikes. Up next for the Buccos, Mitch Garver. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Hard hit toward the hole. And the Pirates have their first base hit. And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Now a move over to first. From the belt, the pitch. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Eflin is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. 2 out, nobody on. This is flared out towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Nothing. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So here now is the pitcher, Zach Eflin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he fouls this one off. Third inning, no score to this point. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 8. Second base.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Phil Gosselin. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They started the day leading the league in team batting average, and talking with some of the players during batting practice, I got the sense that they are very aware of that fact. Some smiled and nodded when I brought it up. Others told me they know they have a bunch of talented hitters, and that gives confidence to everyone on the team, including the pitchers, that they've got a great chance to win every time out.
Thank you, Heidi. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And that's out number 1. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Alec Mills. Here's the first pitch to him. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this is taken for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Iglesias. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutchen is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll head to the... All set for the start of the fourth. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Adam Hazley. First pitch on its way. 4-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to look. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And it's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. Standing in, Alec Bohm. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 3.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And he takes a called strike 2. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Fouled off. The 1-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Full count now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Phillies ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
The center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, look at Didi to first. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Striding into the box, Franmil Reyes. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates through 4. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Fouled away. The 2-1. he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. 3-2. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Jay Bruce comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs. So he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he's safe.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this 3rd guy out. Next thing you know, 1st and 3rd and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
He's set. The 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam. And the standing in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 to count. Pitch on the way. 2-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Zach Eflin is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th.
Phil Gosselin.
At the plate now, Phil Gosselin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. On its way is pitch number 75. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, 1 strike away from 6 shutout innings against this lineup. We have a gem on our hands, and the bullpen will be well rested.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And it's fouled away. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 3 ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Now here's the pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
On to the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready once again, Adam Hazley. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there.
Well, not sure the manager was too happy when he rounded second and headed for third. I mean, he's the go-ahead run, and you hate to get thrown out going for 3 when there are no outs. But it works out for him, and he avoids getting an earful in the dugout.
In now, Alec Bohm. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Alec Bohm becomes the first out of the inning. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the Pirate skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at third, so the best he can hope for is a no decision. Dylan Floro will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. He's set and the pitch. Bryce Harper is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Reynolds is on the move for it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Floro, a former Dodger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Phillies 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luke Voigt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Into the box now, Mitch Garver, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at-bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Adam Duvall. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a 2-run home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. Home run number 5 on the year, and it gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Colin Moran. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Miguel Sano will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Miguel Sano.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
The 1-0 home. Drilled to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Aaron Bummer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39. Aaron.
He's set. Here it comes.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
1-1 the count now. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He'll start this one at 269. 3 homers and 7 driven in. And it's 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a line drive. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 22.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Fouled off. The 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Phillies down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Andrew Knapp is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Robertson. Now playing left field and batting 9. Number 4. Scott Kingery.
Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Up next to the Pirates, the right fielder.
So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th, and here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Keone Kela takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 35, Keone Kela.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Phil Gosselin comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Adam Hazley is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Catch is made, and the Pirates will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Pittsburgh Pirates jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Dylan Floro claims the win out of the pen, his first. Zach Eflin pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Keone Kela wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Wackney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base.